Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 with no fair fights. As you all know, this is an intelligence build, so we should wear our Ushka hat all the time, which we do, to get more experience. We could try, I'm not sure she's selling what we need. So, what we need is a lab code, or something like that, something that gives us intelligence. It's sad that you cannot sort things by their use. For example, I cannot look for a cloth only or something like that. That's not possible. Okay, seems like we don't have Tuxedo. No. Okay, let's have a look in our workbench. Cage armor. Drifter outfit, no. I'm not even sure we have one. Leather, lead, light pub, light bones, no, we don't have that. A shame, a shame, a shame. This gives only charisma, that does not help us. Yeah, it does not seem that we have the lab code. There are lab codes, but they're hard to find. Thought we might have found one by accident. So, our mission today is to get our ass to Good Neighbor. Now you ask, why, Boris, do you want to go to Good Neighbor? Because we want to get the most out of our XP, which means in return that we have to get a certain magazine into our hands. And that magazine, again, will give us plus 5% experience all the time we have the companion with us. As we're going to have a companion with us all the time, well, guess what? We should try to get that magazine as quickly as possible. Why didn't I get the magazine in the first place? Well, because the way is a very, very dangerous one. We have to travel through the entirety of Boston, and as I do not load and save, I was not that happy about that plan. But you convinced me, or some of you convinced me to do it anyway. So, okay, we're going for the magazine, although I think that will be a pretty hard experience. It can go good if we are able to avoid most of the dangers. Could go horribly wrong because we have to pass by super mutants, and as you all know, there's some super mutants armed with mini nukes. While I can withstand some firepower, I can sure as hell not withstand a mini nuke. So that could be very, very bad for us. We will be trying not to find any places on the way except for Good Neighbor. Why that? Because Brahmin. Because we're not yet on the highest perk or the best connection relation with Piper, which means we don't have her pig at our disposal, which will give us double the XP from every location we discover. As long as we don't have that, it does not make that much sense to go around scouting. So we try to avoid finding any places other than Good Neighbor. Where is the problem with that? Well, there are a lot of places here in Boston that you can accidentally encounter or find, and trying to avoid all of them is pretty heavy, pretty hard, pretty dangerous, especially when you know that the whole place is infested by guys that you try to avoid. Like this to Piper, go back, go back, go back, go back. I have no idea which way they're going. Let's go hidden. Let's look around the corner. Okay, they're going away. The main problem is I don't really have an idea. And I don't have time for a lot of things. Because guess what? They found us. Well, while we're on the way, we can loot. Woohoo! We did it. Okay, I really have to hurry up because we're pretty close to what we need, and I'm pretty close to have to wake my wife and son. Yes. Oh, it's that early again. So, in Good Neighbor, you will be spoken to by an evil guy. You can either try to convince him, which will put you on back terms with Piper, this guy here, or you can be sarcastic, which will make you lose the XP for talking to the guy, but instead you're getting on good terms with Piper. The question is, what is more important? Well, we can go sarcastic, which will she like, or we can go for back off, which will give us XP. I go for Piper. So this is the actual mayor. I'm not saying he's a good guy, but I think he will join us later, and he's really, really, really hardcore. Yes, as you will see any second now.
This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Well, okay. Bayonet cartridges. I'm not here to buy, except I see something that we absolutely must have. A party starter. That's a rocket launcher, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's someone else who sells stuff. They're all ghouls because the ghouls have been forced out of Diamond City, and that is the reason there's so many ghouls here. So, army helmet. Ooh, that is nice. That is really nice. An army helmet is a wonderful thing to have. Plus 10. And it only costs us 46. I think we should nearly invest the money, but I'm not. Oh, look at this. That looks good. Yeah, destroy us. Increases movement speed. Now, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, but she does not have what we really need. Except for that helmet, maybe. An oil can that gives us oil. I really like oil. Yeah, you cannot loot anything here because Piper will dislike it. Well, the people will dislike it, but also Piper will dislike it. You cannot even put up this or pick up this stuff from the streets. So, oh, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. That it is. Live and love. 5% XP for adventuring with a companion. Wonderful. If you aren't using it. Yeah, he's a chemist who takes his own drugs. You should think about that. Okay, back home we go. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, take me home. Oh. Oh boy.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
I have to hurry, my son's waking up.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Happy to protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing.
She's talking too much. This is taking up my time. But I appreciate it. Ooh. Oh.
You saved Leslie?
Der Willi kommt, heißt es. Oh, oh. Komm hoch, Willi. So my son's coming. So I have to travel back home before I can end the recording. So I hope this travel is fast. Wo ist der Willi? Ah, der Willi ist da. Kommst du zum Papa? Bitte? Was hast du gerade gesagt? Who's this? What's that? That is in German, with a little bit of dialect, I think. So, we're home, and we'll see each other next time. Until then, bye.